Alright, let's get this over with. Everyone else is doing it, I'll do it as well. This will be my cubing collection video, December 29th, 2016. Right here are all my main speed cubes, and I kind of have them categorized the way I want to do it. Just want to give you guys all a heads up, and I say this at every competition I go to. Every cube that is on this table I have bought myself. Not one person has bought a cube for me. When you get a job at the age of 18 or 16, whatever the age limit is in your country or state or whatever, get a job so that way when your mom says that you can't have the cube, you can buy it yourself, and that's what I've been doing. Now you need to know the difference between saving and spending, because you don't want to spend all your money on cubes to where you have no money. So you gotta find your equilibrium there. Anyways, I'm gonna start off. I got a bucket right here. I'm gonna start off with my non-main speed cubes. I'm gonna save those for last. So let's get started. So this is the V Cube 7. This was my very first 7x7 white, because I can remember because I popped that piece out. It's actually, you can see the inner piece, but the outer piece is broken off and I can't find it. I would have super glued it back on by now. These are texture tiles from CubeSmith that no longer exist, I believe. But this cube is probably like the best broken in 7x7 I own. I have an Alfu, but I left it in Nevada when I went to the SkillCon competition. So I ordered a new one in black because I wanted one in black anyways. I have a stickerless one as well, but I don't have it with me. So yeah, 7x7. Okay, this is also V-Cube 7, but in black. This was my main speed cube for a while until I got the Alfu, or actually I got the ShengShao, and then I got the Alfu, but we'll get to the ShengShao in a second. I don't compete in 7x7, that's why I don't have a 7x7 in my main speed cubes. Just want to point that out. So, V-Cube 7. This is the ShengShao 7x7. It's way too big. It's probably the best 7x7 that I own as of right now before the Alfu, but it's just too big, and I don't think I would ever actually compete in it unless I got my stickers on it, which I could possibly do, but I don't really have the time to sticker 7x7. But that's the ShengShao 7x7. It's one of the better ones. If you're going to start getting into 7x7 and you want a 7x7, I mean, this is pretty smooth. Not the best quality. Probably get an Alfu. But yeah. Alright, now we're going to move on to 6x6s. I have 3. This is a ShengShao 6x6. It's alright. It's definitely better than the V-Cubes. I think cheaper too. But nothing much you can say about a 6x6. They're all basically the same. Pretty good in quality. I think this is probably one of the better ShengShao puzzles. But yeah, so ShengShao 6x6. V-Cube 6, probably the worst 6x6 out in the market. I switched my cores because the white core that I have here, I actually did the Me, Myself, and Pi, whatever you want to call it. I forget what it's called. Stick with the shitty. Where I glued the 2 pieces to the core and blah blah blah. I didn't do the pins though, so it's still a little clicky. I still gotta sand down some pieces, but yeah. So this one is a little bit faster than the white one. This is also V-Cube 7. Yeah, this one's really bad, but it has smooth tiles on it with sky blue and, to be honest, it looks like diarrhea green. This was my first 6x6 right here, the white one, with a black core inside. Alright, now we're going to move on to 5x5s. So this one right here is the ShengShao Aurora. Was my main speed cube for a little bit. It's not bad. I just don't really, it locks up a lot, but you know, there's not much you can really say about it. I wanted to finish my ShengShao collection by getting an actual legit ShengShao 5x5, but for some reason, I'll get to it later, they gave me a different puzzle and it made me kind of mad. But yeah, so this is the ShengShao Aurora 5x5. It's decent, pretty cheap, so get it if you want it. Mini ShengShao 5x5, this is dope. I joked around about this saying it was going to be my main speed cube at one time, but obviously that was a joke. I hope you guys got that when I unboxed it. This thing was pretty fun to play with for the first like couple, maybe 10 solves, and then it was just like, alright, come on now. Like, it's a little bit too small. Thinking about restickering this though, and just playing with it as a joke. Might even mod it. But yeah, Slingshot 5x5 Mini. My old main Speed Cube 5x5 is the V Cube 7. Decent. I've broken it a lot, so it doesn't really have those bumpy feeling anymore. The outer layers. Inner layers are pretty good. This is probably the best V Cube puzzle made, just due to the fact that it doesn't have the inner mechanism problem. Probably one of the better V Cube puzzles. I don't have a V Cube 3 or a V Cube 8, but this is the better puzzle. It's decent. I like the color scheme too. I have no idea what this cube is. They gave me 2 5x5s when I got the Yushin 5x5. So if you go back to the video and look at what this is, it's a Mofang Ying. Whatever I say the other one was, this is the opposite. Because I got a Yushin, I got whatever the other one was in my like $100 unboxing video. I have no idea what this is. I already forgot the name. But it's decent and it's fun to play with. I really haven't played with it because I kind of latched on the Yushin 5x5 and it became a main Speed Cube, but it's decent. I've played with it probably about 50 solves. Another V Cube 5 with texture tiles on it with light blue or sky blue and diarrhea green. Again, this is my first V Cube because I bought it off Amazon. They didn't have black for the longest time on Amazon, so this was my first 5x5 that I ever got. Decent. I don't play with it as much because right away I bought the black 5x5. So this one still has that bumpy feeling, but I put the texture tiles on it because I think white on white looks kind of cool. I don't solve white cubes though. QJ, pillowed 5x5, awful. These slices right here are pretty good, but like it almost reminds me of a Rubik's brand. It has a ball core and it's not good in my opinion. Alright, now we're going to move on to 4x4s. I have a decent amount of 4x4s. I'm starting to get into 4x4s, so I've kind of bought almost all of them on the market. So we're going to start with the worst of the worst. This is the Rubik's 4x4. This is probably the last Rubik's. I had a Rubik's Professor, which is the 5x5, but I think I broke one of the corners trying to reassemble it. So that's gone. I threw the pieces away, yada yada yada. This is a Rubik's 4x4 with CubeSmith stickers on it. I was going to give it to a friend, but she didn't want it, so I don't really give a shit. But it's broken in pretty well actually. It moves fairly decent. I know some get stuck a lot, but this one doesn't really tend to pop, and you know, it's still pretty bad, don't get me wrong, but it's just probably broken in the most because I bought it way back when, probably in 8th grade. So yeah. QJ Pillow 4x4. Now this is probably better than the Rubik's brand 4x4, but it's still pretty bad. Ball core. I played with this a lot just for, you know, shits and giggles, but it's still not that good. I haven't played with it in probably years, but you know, still in my collection. Part of who I am, so yeah. This is just a regular QJ. What do you want to call it? Cubic? Cubic 4x4. Literally the same thing as the pillowed version, but just cubic. And I've loosened it up a little bit. There's like 3 springs. You can loosen up the core of the ball just a little bit, and it's moved a little bit faster because of that. So there's that. This is the what is this? Oh, this is the Aosu. This is okay. So I got 2 Aosus. I actually got 3. I got a mini one, but that's my main, so I'll get to that later. So this was my first Aosu when I started to get back into 4x4. I bought this off Amazon, I believe. It said black, but it was actually stickerless. I put in CRC heavy duty silicone spray in this, and it was pretty good. And I got, in one of my videos on my channel, I got 109, which is probably my best on camera. But I don't like the pink, and I don't like stickerless, but I do like the color, the shades. It has the diarrhea green and the sky blue, but I just didn't like the stickerless, and I didn't like the pink. So it's a decent puzzle, though. I really recommend an Aosu. Then I got an Aosu just in black. This is the one I got after the stickerless one. This was my main up until a couple weeks ago when I got the mini Aosu, but very good. I put nothing in this except I think maybe 2 drops of silk, and it's freaking amazing. So Maru 4x4. This used to be my main speed cube way back like in 8th grade. Decent. It was the first like spring structure core, because VQ came out with, didn't have a 4x4, but their 6x6 was awful, so they used their mechanism. Something like that. I don't know. Decent. It has texture tiles on it. Just your regular Rubik's color scheme. But yeah, it was decent. It was my main in 8th grade. Shangshot 4x4. A decent. I don't know really what to say. I played with this a lot after the Maru. I had it for a while. The middle slices are kind of awful, but I think this is the V1. So come on now. Yeah, it's not super good. Really recommend Aosu. This is smoother, but the Aosu's faster. And then this is an Yixing 4x4 with smooth tiles on it. Absolute awful. I think it's worse than the Rubik's brand, to be honest. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just not that good. It has smooth texture or smooth tiles on it. Just regular Rubik's brand on white. All right, now for the main event, we're gonna go into 3x3s. So I'm gonna count this in here because I have 2 of them and they're cool. 2 mirror cubes. One's the chrome one, the original one, and one's blue. Pretty cool. I'm going to try to get through as fast as I can, but it's going to take me a little bit to remember what cube they are. The Weilong, this is just a regular Weilong. On my channel, I have a 12-second solve on this. Thunderclap V2. Decent. Loosened it up. Pops a lot more, though. Diane Zanchi, like the second model, I guess, because it's not as good as the first one I used to have, but decent. Diane Zanchi was probably my main speed cube for the longest time when it first came out. Along V2, also decent. All the puzzles here are pretty decent. I just buy them because people say they're good. Put some Lubrical Speedy in this, and it's pretty good. Whitlong GTS Premium. Decent. It's probably my backup main speed cube. It just, for some reason, this pops on me a lot. So. Ooh, my Alpha 5 with smooth tiles on it. This was my jam. Diane Guhong. Not very good. Stickerless. Guhong. I got a lot of 12-second solves on this off camera when I was with my friend. I told them I was going to use this as my main speed cube, but it's only worth $4. So, Dollar Cube, best in the nation. No. That's the right color scheme though, except orange is purple. Diane Zanchi, 55mm. I thought I was going to do this for one hand, but it's not that much smaller. I'm going to have to get like a 45mm or something. Gons 356S, I believe, with Fulbright stickers on it. This is my first Gons puzzle, and I was testing to see which color scheme I liked. I decided on half brights. Regular GTS, Whitlong. What is this? Oh, this is the Volk. This is like my warm-up cube. This is what I used at SkillCon. Really good. Definitely recommend the Volk over any other cube. Disneyland 3x3. Got a Disneyland, obviously. Fun. Rubik's brand. Rubik's 3x3. I have like 5 of these, but I can't find any of them, so this is the original one, like the actual original one. This is the newer one. So, with the tiles. Mine's actually really loose, so I've gotten some decent times on this, surprisingly. Ghost hand with texture tiles on it. Pretty fun. This is a Cons 356S Lite. It's fun to play with. I bought it because I was gonna use it as a warm-up cube when I go to competitions, but I chose to go with the Volk. So, Mo Yufang, Fangshi with white inner and black outer. This is really fun. It's just too fast, but I like the size. Gaunt's Air. This is what I used at Berkeley. Decent. I need to resticker it. Thunderclap. Probably the best cube for the longest time. Overall, probably like the most consistent cube I have. I think this is the sail. Yeah, this is the sail that I never really broke in because I didn't like the feel of it. This is like my imitation of the Void Cube. This is a Rubik's brand first edition with no middle stickers on it. Sorry. I had to tape those stickers on because they don't stick anymore. So, and then Rubik's 3x3 that I want to get stickers for, but I just haven't bought yet. So, alright, 2x2s, V-Cube 2, cubic, pretty fun. Probably, definitely not the best speed cube, and it pops on me a lot. So, yeah. V-Cube 2 also pillowed. This one doesn't pop on me as much, but it just tends to get stuck. Keychain 2x2. This was fun back in school because my teachers would always take my cubes away, and I would play with this off my backpack, so that's always fun. This is a cube thing my brother got me a couple Christmases ago. Not this Christmas, I didn't get any cubes for Christmas this year, but yeah, it's pretty fun. I forget what this is, but I got it at Berkeley. Pretty decent. Tends to catch a lot though, and I don't like the pink, so, or stickless. So, Wangpo. This is my backup main because I have a premium Wangpo. Literally have not done anything with this. I competed with this at SkillCon and Berkeley. Did not do one thing to it. Didn't put any lube or tension or anything. I just took it out of the box and used it. And WIT 2, version 1. This used to be my main speed cube for the longest time. Pretty good. Alright, let's go to the Minxes. So this is a Gigaminx. Stickers are really crappy. Oh, this is a cube for you, Gigaminx. Just really bad turning quality. I think I've sold it maybe twice. I've lost a lot of stickers on it. I gotta get it restickered. Shangshao. This is the cube that I was talking about earlier about the 5x5 one, the Shangshao 5x5, and they gave me a Shangshao. This is what they call on Amazon like a 5-layered puzzle, but like it's really just a Megaminx. I gave this thing an awful review when I unboxed it, thinking it was the 5x5, but it's not awful. I mean, it's not great, but it's not awful. Tiled QJ. I lost a bunch of tiles, but this used to be my main speed cube for the longest time too. Until I got the not the Ghost Hand, but the Galaxy Megaminx. So yeah, I lost a tile there. I think I lost another tile somewhere. This is the first Megaminx that I got. It is a Mefferts. I ran out of stickers. I don't even know what goes on that side, and this side is all black. This is the first Megaminx I got, and it's pretty freaking bad. I think there's Vaseline in it. Anyways, but got me into Megaminx. And the last Minx puzzle is the Kilominx. I'm waiting for this to become a WCA event. I have not practiced this once, but when they do make an event, I'll definitely be competing in it because it's fun. So, alright, square one. So this is just a regular like off-brand square one that I bought off Amazon. Not good or anything. I don't compete in square one. That's why it's not in my main speed cubes, but it's decent. Has a color scheme. I wish white was on top and yellow was on bottom, but yeah. And then this is the Chinese. This is like the first square one ever made. It was fairly decent. I put a lot of work into this to make it move fairly decent, but it's really old, from like the 70s or 80s. And then Pyraminxes, this is just like an off-brand like Chinese Pyraminx that it was my first Pyraminx that I ever got. I had two of these, but actually someone got these for me, but I had two and I used one so much that it literally, like, the core exploded. So this is the last one I got. Alright, and then let's go Scube. This is a Shi-E Scube that I don't use. I don't really compete in Scube, but I do have a main speed cube that, ooh, that's one reason why I don't use it. It's because it pops a lot, and I don't like white because of the black. Alright, I'm thinking miscellaneous. Rubik's 360, solved it once, not really attainable. This gear puzzle was literally when my channel started. It's a Metrix gear ball. I think I got it at Target. This thing's awesome. Really fun to play with. Give it to your friends too. They'll get really confused. Snake. Deep down, I wanted this when I was younger to become the Rubik's the WCA event because I was fast at it. I could get it in like 6 seconds. So probably less than that. Probably like 4. But yeah, this is its solve state. The only void cube that I have is right here. Not very good. But yeah, I know the Rubik's made a void cube, but I never bought it because I don't like puzzles that aren't like just regular cubic puzzles or like WCA event puzzles. So like, I only got one. And this is my one and only mod that I made. It's a extended 3x3 by 4. These pieces don't turn or anything. I just super glued a bunch of extra pieces on it, so yeah, it's not very good. And then 3x3 by ends. Oh, I got one more miscellaneous actually. So this is a helicopter cube. This is as far as I've gotten without using any tutorial. It's like a 3-corner cycle, but I don't know how to do it, so I'll figure it out eventually. I've only solved it like once, but this is as far as I got it. Pretty dope. 3x3 by ends is a 3x3 by 7 cubic. Non-proportional. I've solved this like a couple times. I used to have a domino cube, but I don't even know what happened to that. But this is pretty fun. It's a cube for you. Back when Cube for You was pretty legit big for the cubicle. And the last one I got is a floppy cube. It's my last puzzle in my collection besides the speed cubes. This was fun. I gave it to all my friends to make them feel good, and then I gave them a freaking 7x7 and shattered their careers. But there's that. Okay, and then we're going to go on to my main speed cubes. We'll start with 7x7 is the alpha, but I just don't have it with me. 6x6 is a what the heck is this? 6x6. I should know this. Oh, it's a Yushin Red. Yeah, it's Yushin Red. I'm sorry. Yushin Red without the spring swap. I'm waiting on the springs to come. They said they'll come in January 3rd. So once I get the spring swap, I'll see what I can do to make this cube great. I've solved it maybe about like 20 times, but it keeps popping on me, so I've kind of given up on it. I haven't competed in 6x6 or 7x7 in a competition yet, but these would be my main speed cube. So there's that. 5x5 is the Yushin 5x5. I need just to re-sticker this and the 6x6, but these are both really good puzzles. I do recommend the Yushin 5x5 because it is the best cube on the market for 5x5s, in my opinion. 4x4 is the Aosu Mini 4x4. I just re-stickered this a couple nights ago with my color scheme, which is just half brights. So yeah, I mean it's in my opinion it's just the best 4x4 on the market. I just like it because of the size, and my hand's really small, so this makes it fairly fun to solve. 3x3 is a cubicle Valk. Until I have literally a video coming out with all the cubicle puzzles coming on January 3rd. So I'll do a review on all the cubicle puzzles, including the Volk M. I'm not going to get the GTSM, but so stay tuned for that. But right now, I've gotten a lot of sub 16 averages with that, and for me that's pretty good. Competitions, my best average right now is 17, but I know I can get sub 16, or I mean sub 17. So, but here I've gotten sub 16s with this cube, so, and I keep it in the box because I like the box. 2x2 is a Wangpo Premium. Really good. Did not use this at SkillCon or Berkeley. I got it. I literally got it a couple days after I came home from Nevada. So I was a little disappointed that the Cubicle Volk and the Wangpo and the Mini Aosu, the 3 events that I competed in besides Pyraminx, all came. Literally said they were going to be shipped the day that I left for Nevada. So, but that's alright. So. This is really good. I haven't really broken it in that much yet because I've been playing with the Volk too much, but I need to break this in. Come on now. What haven't I reviewed? Skewb. I believe this is a Shang-Shao Skewb. Oh no, it's Mui Fang. Well, I don't know. It's Skewb. I've never competed in Skewb. Don't think I ever will, but if I did, this is my main Speed Cube. Megaminx is the Galaxy Megaminx. I gotta re-sticker it already because I've been playing with this a lot and I tend to fall asleep with it next to my bed. And the pink side is peeling, same with the white a little bit. But it's the fastest Megaminx on the market, I think. Yeah, see the pink's a little chipped right there. Yellow. Best Megaminx on the market. And then last but not least is the I use the Shang-Shao Pyraminx as my main Pyraminx. Competed this with at SkillCon. Did fairly decent. Took 8th, I believe. But everything's normal on it. Nothing's been done to it, not even silk or anything like that. Those are my main speed cubes. Put them in this bucket right here. So that's pretty much it. Sorry for the delayed edit because of my brother walked in right when I started. It's not gonna fit. Right as I started making the video, so there's gonna be probably a cut somewhere in here. But yep, that's all my cubes. I'll give you the total at the bottom of the screen. Hope you enjoyed that. Next year will be a good one, hopefully. Continue to make videos. Don't know if I'll be making videos on every Friday. Probably not, only due to the fact that work is kind of contradicting what I have, my planning for videos, because I'll try to make a video on Friday, or make a video like on Monday or Tuesday and then post it on Friday. But like, if I have work Monday or Tuesday, it's hard to make a video, and then I'm not motivated Wednesday or Thursday, but then I gotta put something up on Friday, so I don't like that, so I'm just not going to have a schedule as of right now until I go back to school, which will start January 15th. Hopefully I can get some type of schedule going. Still going to be buying anything off the Cubicle. If you recommend it, I will definitely buy it. I'm not worried about that at all. Money's not an option for me. I will buy it if you ask me to, and I'll review it or solve it on camera, whatever you want me to do. Thank you for watching. That's it. That's all I got.